Hi, it's time for the Focus for the Week tarot reading for the week of February 26, 2017. So let's look at 3 cards and see what is in store for us this week. So the first card that we got is the Four of Cups. Interesting, we saw this card last week as well, but we saw it in reverse. So the Four of Cups is all about love, nurturing, emotion, support. And in this case, we see being handed or being given a gift of love this week. And it almost feels like this person is in a kind of like in hiding or kind of like camouflaged here in the bushes. So this might be, are you hiding from something that is actually good for you, but there's something inside of it that makes you think like, oh, I don't know. So just evaluate that as you go through your week. Are you hiding from something that could turn out to be really supportive and really nurturing for you, and you just have some type of an inner resistance to it? That's really interesting. The next card that we got this week is Justice in reverse, okay? So Justice is the 11th card of the Major Arcana, and this is about finding balance and equilibrium. We see right now we don't have balance, right? Or at least this card shows Justice is not in balance. So again, I think just like this card was a nudge to look at yourself and decide, is there something that I'm hiding from that could actually be good for me? This card, because it was Justice in reverse, is there something in your life that you're not really being fair about with yourself, and that's causing a lack of equilibrium? Is there something that you have out of balance a little bit and it's not really fair to yourself? And if you just put things in the right order or reprioritize things in the right direction, it could bring you a lot more balance, and that would be more fair. It would be treating yourself in a more fair way. So that's Justice in reverse. Let's just see if there's anything else that we can see here from the card. I mean, she is holding a sword upright, so that's a very powerful idea of a powerful belief or a powerful thought. And so you can make really good decisions, and you can continue to have really good thinking that serves you and that makes things fair for you and that makes things equal and finds that equilibrium. It's just about letting those thoughts have power, the good ones, and giving them a place, right, and holding them forward. So that's really good. The third card that we got this week, we've seen her before as well, the Queen of Cups. So again, we want to provide and receive love, support, and nurturing, and we want to be receptive. So this is your nudge from the card this week to be receptive. So yes, be a provider of love and support for others, but of course for yourself as well. Make sure you're being fair with yourself about your priorities, about how you prioritize things in your life and about how you find balance in your life. And that will give you this feeling of that idea of my cup runneth over, right? That you have so much, you'll have so much abundance, you'll have so much love, you'll feel nurtured, you'll feel supported. And that's exactly the feeling that you should be seeking this week by not hiding from opportunities and by making sure your priorities are treating you fairly, not necessarily putting other people in front of your needs, and then being receptive to those feelings of support and love. And I think you can. I think sometimes we think, well, I need to, get all this stuff done, or people are counting on me, or I've committed to something. I get it. We all put ourselves in that situation. And this is a week where you should really look at what you've committed to, of what people are expecting, and consider, do people really expect me to do that? Or do I put that expectation on myself, and maybe if I don't do that, it'll be okay and nobody will be upset or nobody will be put out, So that's that thought, that powerful thought that you can actually hold up and really evaluate what you're thinking and really think, is this true? Is this true? Or am I kind of spinning this story for myself and kind of spinning myself up into something? So That's a good thing to think about and remember this week. As we look at the numbers, we got the 4 and we got the 11, so that's 15, and the queen is 1, so that's 16. And when we add the 1 and the 6, we get 7. And 7 is all about that meditative, self-reflective, almost kind of grabbing onto the spiritual side of things. And this week I've been listening to some podcasts and some interviews with people who you would never, ever, ever expect to acknowledge or appreciate the more internal looking, self-reflective, kind of self-development type things, or maybe there is something out there that we can't explain or that we don't understand. And this week I actually listened to 2 interviews where the people who I thought would be very, very skeptical thought, I could accept that, or I could see how that would work, and I can see how I could make that fit within my framework. So that's a great reminder that you don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to be able to explain why or how something works. But if it works, or if it makes you feel good, or if you think internally, I know this is right for me, then go with it and take advantage of it and make it work for you and find your power in it, because why not, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you this week. I hope you found this helpful. If you are interested in booking some time with me, please reach out. I'd love to do a reading for you one-on-one where we can talk about a topic that's important to you, like your career or your relationships or your plans for your future, your strategy for your future. I'd love to discuss that with you. So please reach out if you're interested. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.